I think it's tempting for all of us to feel FOMO when you hear about a latest, greatest project and you're like, I got to dive in right now with Drip sitting at prices at all time high. You get that anxiety of like, am I missing out on the next best thing? And I would caution every investor to never invest because you feel FOMO. Invest because you have conviction in the project and in the project's developers. Some projects you don't even know who these developers are. With Drip Network, the Animal Farm, there's countless AMAs with the developer Forex Shark. You can listen to him. Is he intelligent? Is he consistent? Does he hype? What's his reasoning behind the sustainability of these projects that he's created? All of this, guys, is so important before you throw your money at it, because here's the thing. When you're in crypto, specifically in DeFi, there's a million projects that come out every day telling you you're going to make 4,000 API, 80,000 APY on your money. If you just send your money here, and a lot of these things end up being rug pulls. You end up losing your money. And then people get a bad taste in their mouth about crypto. They get a bad taste about investing in general. And I don't want that to happen to any of the people watching this video. So a couple things. You need to understand game theory. And we're going to talk a little bit about what that is. We're going to talk a little bit about Drip and how it can be sustainable, and some of the cautions you should think about before throwing your own money. So for me, I invest in a lot of stocks and in blue chip crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, stuff that I know will be around for the long haul. But when it comes to a portion of my portfolio, I call it risk capital. It's a portion of my capital that I'm willing to throw at projects and expect nothing in return. And believe it or not, investors, venture capitalists do this all the time. They'll get 10 pitches, they'll divide up their money between 10 projects, and they're hoping that they can, bat a 200 or a 300%. So that means 2 or 3 of the projects out of 10 are actually successful. And that covers the losses of the other ones. That's how I'm thinking about projects like Drip, projects like Animal Farm. That doesn't mean they're stupid. I'm stupid to invest. No, I don't want to lose my hard-earned money. Neither do you. But I do want to take risk, because think about it. If you don't take risk, what's the alternative? Leave your money in a checking account, make 1% per year, and get killed by the price of inflation, right? So in my mind, I'm like, okay, I can't throw everything. I'm not going to remortgage my house or anything over any project, but there is a portion of my portfolio called risk capital that I'm willing to invest if it's an educated guess. And that's all. Anyone on YouTube that hypes up their project and says there's no risk in this is risk proof, they're lying to you. And I've been scammed myself. I've invested in all sorts. I invested in Time Wonderland. I invested in Jade. I invested in a lot of these DAOs. And to be honest, like, I've learned my lesson, and I feel like now I need to be a lot more cautious as an investor and look at not just the horse, which is the project, but the jockey. Who's the development team? Why? What's the reasoning behind it? So I appreciate Forex Shark. I've listened to a number of his AMAs with other YouTubers, and I would encourage you guys to do that too before you invest. But what I love about the tokenomics of the faucet, and by the way, this is what we're talking about here. So this is drip.community. This is their website where you can come and invest. You start by swapping BNB, because this is on the Binance Smart Chain. You start off by swapping your BNB for Drip tokens, okay? Now, Drip is something that you can take as a token and just keep it in your MetaMask wallet, or you can put it in a contract, okay? These contracts have rules and stipulations and terms. The faucet, the contract on the faucet right here, the rule is that you will lock up your capital for a year. So if you put $10,000 in, that money is locked up. You don't get it back. The way you get it back is by a 1% daily compound interest every day for the next 365 days. So the maximum APY is 365% on your money. Now, this is where you can get exponential growth. If you invest $10,000 and that first day you make $100, so you can see my screen right here. I'm almost one day in. I've got $65 here. By the time I invested, which was last night, it'll be $100. Now I have an opportunity to take this drip and I can either claim it and put it back in my wallet and sell my drip for USD, BUSD, which is a stable coin. Or I can hydrate it. If I hydrate it, there's a 5% tax on that money. But now that money goes back into my wallet, making me 1% off of that free money, if you will, off of the interest. See how it can start growing and compounding? So but I want to talk, before we get into like how smart this project is, I want to talk about the game theory aspect. So if you go to Google and look at what is game theory, this is what comes up. Game theory is the process of modeling the strategic interaction between two or more players, okay, so that's everybody in this community, in a situation containing set rules of outcomes. While used in a number of disciplines, game theory is most notably used as a tool within the study of economics. So what you'll see if you go to their white paper is it uses this word players. Why is it using the word players and not investors? It's not because this is some game, it's because of game theory. The way that Forex Shark has designed this protocol is to predict human behavior. So he knows that people will be drawn to a project if they're incentivized, right? So thus the buddy system, thus the referral system. So every time someone wants to get into this project, they have to have a referral link. So people like me and everyone, we make videos and contents to invite you to this project. Now, this is proven up to this point to work really well because there's, I believe last look, there was like 74,000 people that are drippers. Basically, they've invested money. They're making their 1% every day. And if you look at the curve, it's up and to the right. And I imagine this will continue because people want to be a part of something that's growing, something that's promising 1% every day. I mean, it's amazing. So this is what happens. But you need to understand that this is basically a CD. And he even says in here, I'll read it. The Drip Network's Phosphid is a low-risk, high-reward contract that operates similarly to a high-yield certificate of deposit. Players can participate by purchasing drip from the platform swap page, joining another user's drip team, depositing drip to faucet contract, and earn 1% daily return for their drip, a maximum of 365%. Now, a lot of projects don't have a maximum, and that's the problem with the project because they're not sustainable. The reason I like drip is for a couple reasons. One, there is a max amount of compound interest you can make on that money. So on your initial capital, max you make is 365%. But remember, if you choose to hydrate, right? If you click hydrate, all that money is going to get redeposited into the faucet and make itself available for another 365%. So this is where you get that exponential growth. Now, that's what I plan on doing. I'll probably hydrate for 3 days, 1 day claim it. Hydrate 3 days, 1 day claim it. My goal is to get back my initial deposit in 100 days. Now, you'll hear a lot of YouTubers mistakenly say you can get your money back in 100 days, but they forget about the taxes. The way this protocol works is with a tax system. Now, when I hear the word taxes, I go like, I hate taxes. But let me tell you, you're going to love the taxes in this protocol because every time you buy, there's a 10% tax. Every time that you sell, there's a 10% tax. And every time you rehydrate or recompound, there's a 5%. So it's less because it's encouraged. All that tax goes into a liquidation pool, if you will. There's a huge pool of money. And 75% of that money just sits there. Actually, it's being compounded. Forex Shark takes that money, puts it into a yield farm that's giving about 30 to 40% on Pancake Swap. You don't need to know what that is. So that money's growing and it keeps up with the ability to pay out the 1% for all of the investors. So that's how you get this product to be sustainable. If there's no taxation, there's no way it'll be sustainable. So everybody pays the tax. And the cool thing about what he's created is there's a whale tax. So let's say there's this huge whale, he owns a ton of drips, and he's like, I just want out. I'm going to sell right now. He will pay 50% tax because this protocol is not designed for people to just sell all at once. It's designed to have slow gratification. There's the game theory. This is a protocol for people that are just looking to make a nice exponential growth, 1% daily return payout. So yeah, that's one of the things I love about Faucet, one of the things I love about Drip. If you are interested at all in being a part of our team, we're going to do some incredible things, hopefully, as this thing grows. And I want you to join our team. You don't have to refer people yourself, but if you do, what you're going to do is you're going to need to get a buddy. The only way to get into the Faucet is to have a buddy. So this is where you will put my buddy address, which is in the link in the description of this video. You just copy that, post it there, and then I'll be able to look up who's on the team, and we can do airdrops to you guys as a give back. And then the cool thing with the referral system is you will I'll max out how much I can make as a referral, and then that money will start going to you. And then the same, you can either invite people on your team if you'd like, or you don't have to. Like most people that are in this, it's not because they want to be marketing this. They just want the 1%. But like I said, if you invite people, you'll get a 10% referral bonus on their deposit. So, I mean, everything is referral based these days. If you click a link on Amazon or whatever, it's always affiliate marketing. So don't worry about that. You just don't know that that's what's happening. But yeah, most things are referral these days. I'll get a kickback, but like I said, with the kickbacks I get, we're going to airdrop them back to the team. Our team is obviously new and small, but we're growing. Just launched our Discord, and we've got about 40 plus people already in the group. So I encourage you also to join our Telegram. Sorry, I said Discord, Telegram, and be a part of the conversation. Let's help one another out. And my goal is to build 1,000 member community making 1% interest. I think there's huge sustainability with this project because Forex Shark has given a roadmap. One of the things includes creating an online casino where you can only use Drip. This will reduce the supply of Drip, driving up the supply, or reducing the supply, driving up the price. And as you can see right now, if I go to CoinMarketCap, the Drip is at an all-time high, and it's had a huge run. And what I predict will happen is, as you see now, Bitcoin, they're having a little bit of a run here. I think it could cool off for a little bit. In fact, I hope it does, so that we can accumulate more at a lower price. So even here, yeah, there's a little dip right here. And so that doesn't scare me. I'm getting paid out in Drip. So the days that it's high, you might want to claim. The days it's low, you just rehydrate. So if you believe in the longevity of this, the price right now is really irrelevant. It's not that important. But here's a look at last 7 days. Like, how could this continue? So the way this continues is if more and more wallets sign in, deposit money, deposit money, deposit money. Well, eventually that has to pause. But the way Forex has designed this token is for it to ultimately be deflationary, not inflationary. So there's a limited supply of Drip, and a portion of the Drip is being burned, my understanding, every time the taxation occurs. Either way, listen to the AMAs with Forex Shark. One of the things I just heard him talk about is an online casino where you'll be able to play these games, risk your Drip to earn Drip, and it's just going to help strengthen the price of Drip. So I'm bullish on this project, but again, this is with my risk capital. So please don't get involved if this is like your FOMO. I've got to get in. No, no, no. Don't do that. This is with risk capital. So just yesterday, I put in 10,000. I'm comfortable losing that. But I obviously wouldn't do it if I didn't believe in this project. But another reason why I'm doing it too is I would love to build a team of people through this referral program. And again, you'll make referral, it goes down too. It's not like I'm the only one at the top making money. That's not, look at how Forex designed the referral system. You get to have your own team. And you, in order to get in, you got to use someone's buddy list. So I'd love it if you joined our team. And what we're going to do is I would love to take a portion of our earnings, start building some wells around the world, right? Like Drip Community. It'd be cool to work with Charity Waters. Who knows what we could do as this thing plays out. So I'm looking forward to this. He's got a brand new protocol called the Animal Farm we'll be talking about. It doesn't launch until next week. And the Animal Farm is actually going to support Drip. He's building an ecosystem that is going to prolong the life of Drip. Now, Forex also has been heard saying he predicts that this price of Drip per Drip token, right now, you look Drip, it's 166 here. He's saying that he could see it be 3,000 to 5,000 per Drip. Now, that seems crazy to me. I mean, I'd be happy if it went to $300. I mean, that's doubling my money, right? Which, by the way, if Drip doubles its price, then cut your time in half for how long it takes to get your initial capital back, right? So if you buy in at 165 and you do the math on that, it gets to 320. Guess what? Now instead of 100 days, roughly, you're down to 50 days to get your initial capital back if you click claim. If you hydrate, it's even faster. So yeah, that's the risk reward thing. I'm super excited about it. Very bullish. Again, Google, look around, YouTube. What are people saying about this project? I'm very bullish on it. I can't wait to meet you if you're going to join our team, and join us in the Telegram. Active conversation happening there, and we'll answer questions on how to drip and how to get into the protocol. And yeah, we'll talk to you guys later. I'll be making more update videos like this as we get going. But honestly, just thank you for joining our team. And I'm excited to help you along the way. All right, God bless.